Hi everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. So this reading today is going to be about Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. They are currently in a feud because Blake Lively, who is 38 years old, has accused Justin Baldoni, who is the director of It Ends With Us. He was also the owner of Wayfarer Studios. She's accusing him of scheming to silence her and others regarding a hostile work environment on set. Baldoni co-starred as her love interest in the movie. It Ends With Us was an adaptation of a novel about written by Colleen Hoover about domestic violence. Blake Lively brought forth a lawsuit against Baldoni in December 2024, alleging harassment, invasion of privacy, violations of federal and state civil laws. She alleges that he added sexual content to the movie that was unnecessary, as well as he was inappropriate and did not respect her boundaries. Baldoni is currently trying to get the case dismissed, and their court date is on May 18th of this year. Baldoni has brought lawsuits against the New York Times for defamation, and Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist for extortion, defamation, and invasion of privacy. He has alleged that Lively used false sexual harassment claims to gain creative control over the movie, which was evidenced by excluding him from the creative process, firing his editors and music composers, as well as preventing him from attending the movie premiere. I guess they sat him in the basement with his family, and he was not able to introduce the film because of Blake Lively. Also, she pushed for a producer credit, which people are trying to get taken away from her because of her behavior. He brought lawsuits. His lawsuits were dismissed. Lively also requested a gag order against him, and it was refused. There's so much more to this case. I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking about it because I want to get to the cards. But what has happened this month, which is significant, is the text message between Blake Lively and Taylor Swift have been unsealed. And Baldoni alleges that Lively used her famous friends to intimidate him and ruin his reputation. Swift's messages were shown that she was advising Lively how to maneuver to gain the upper hand against Baldoni. The release of the text messages has seemed to cause a shift in perception towards Taylor Swift and towards Blake Lively in a negative fashion. People are now calling them mean girls and are not looking at the case the same. A lot of people were on Blake Lively's side until information about what her and her husband were doing behind the scenes started coming out. There are people that still support Blake Lively for standing against sexual harassment, but are not, not thrilled by the way that she has gone about it. Like Sony executives have said that what she did was stupid. She was trying to promote an alcohol line that she had started and a hair care product that she was behind. Anyways, what's interesting is that despite all the drama, the movie It Ends With Us was both Blake Lively and Baldoni's best film to date, grossing $350 million. So this reading, I just kind of wanted to take a peek into what's going on in this situation. So I don't really have a specific question. I just kind of want to know what is the truth. So I'm going to pull cards and we'll see what comes out. Alright, so bottom of the deck. Heartache and loss. That makes me feel like what is being alleged is a lie. Base chakra in reverse, I have. Yeah. I think that Blake Lively has lied. It's like authority and heartache and loss. It's like your power will not protect you from your lies. It's like lies. It feels spiritual. It's like your lies cannot trump the truth, no matter how famous or powerful or how much money you have. Temptation. Encouraged by her husband and lost. There's something about like Blake Lively, and this is all alleged, not facts, and Ryan Reynolds, they're like two peas in a pod, like the same person. He encourages her, she encourages him in all behavior, whether it's positive or negative. Rejoice in celebration. Yeah, and she did encourage her famous friends to help her. But it's like once it started, fertility, they were not happy. Heart chakra. It's making me feel like the whole truth wasn't revealed. And she used sexual harassment to garner support. And what was the real cause? Harmony. Things were not good at home. And trying to get attention from her husband. The feeling that I'm getting is that, and this is alleged, her husband is not attentive. Is not attentive as much as she would like him to be. I just heard the word prima donna. Intuition. Disruption. It was a bad idea. But it all stems from wanting attention from her husband because he was not, just heard the word caring. So it feels like she appealed to the side of him, just for damsel in distress. He likes to save the damsel in distress. Financial and material changes. They didn't need the money. Movement, choices, decisions. It's not about money. It was never about money. It also makes me feel like it wasn't about creative control either. It was about trying to get the attention of a husband that has checked out. One more cut and then we'll pull. Yikes. She's gotten herself in a whole world of mess. New beginnings. She's going to have a tough time moving forward in a lot of aspects of her life because she lied. She lied. Why him? Just heard the word premier. The best option. Look, it came out in reverse. Kind of came out like that. Lied. Yeah. And got found out. The reason it all came to light, it was because, from what I understand, when the movie, they started doing press, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were not seen together speaking about the film, and people started to get suspicious and started questioning why. So I think she felt like she had to get ahead of what was occurring because everybody knew. I believe one of her co-stars spoke, and then came the lawsuit. Passion ignited. Yeah, it's about the husband. Yeah, lies. Yeah, see? Trying to spark the relationship. Like there's some kind of issue with Ryan Reynolds that he likes to be the savior. Again, he likes to save the damsel in distress. Yeah. Wanting recognition, the reward of recognition. So she came up with an idea. Intuition. How to fix it. Something, I'm telling you, there's something was. I don't feel like he didn't love her. It was just, there was almost like again, I got the same kind of reading with the Tepe murder, which I also I'm going to do more readings on that. I hold, I guess you would say, a controversial view on that. because I don't think that the doctor did it. Heart chakra, yeah. Wanting attention. But it's like the idea took on a life of its own. Like, got out of hand. Because before, like, Blake Lively was kind of considered like the good girl, even though there were rumors that she wasn't very nice. But majority of the public thought that she was, you know, a decent person. Look at suffering in silence. Feeling alone. Her husband was not checked in. So she came up with this scheme how she could get him his attention. What man is not going to be upset if there is a man that is bothering their wife, whether they're checked in or checked out? Shadow. Yeah, it's almost like she wanted to see if he still loved her, and this was her way. Sacrifice. I felt like a weird feeling about this. I just felt like, what are you willing to sacrifice? It's like the idea got out of hand, and now I have to come up with a new plan. Hope. Wanting to feel better about her marriage. I'm going to just say this. I don't have any cards to prove it. It was just like an intuitive kind of hit. Ryan, this is alleged, Ryan Reynolds has an issue with cheating. Has had an issue in the past, we'll say, with cheating. While Blake Lively was pregnant. Has been pregnant. Throat chakra. There's something like dark going on here in terms of like romance. The feeling I get is like this is not the first time that Blake Lively has done something like this. Only this time it's just public. The feeling I get is that when it comes to romance, she will do dark things. Sorry, my TV just turned on. Dark things. Sorry about that. Okay, dark things to move things forward or backwards in her relationship. She spoke about this before, about going to a dark place in terms of relationships. There's also something here about, like, falling in love with her co-stars. And it's obviously the way that she speaks about them. But I keep feeling like there's something about, like, it's never true, or it's all lies. She just wants attention. Yeah, there's something about, like, attention seeking, needing validation, not getting it, doing whatever it takes to get it. Crown chakra. It's like she knew it was a bad idea, but she did it anyway. Because there's something inside of her that is, like, hungry for attention. There's something about, yeah. Movement, choices, decisions. It's like, I'm suffering, I need some hope, and that's why I made this decision. It's lies. All of it. And it just took on a life of its own. Positive movement forward. This is something she does at work. It's like she wants attention from male, could be even female, like, people that she works with. There's something going on here about, like, I think the feeling it is like maybe she made a... This card makes me feel like she made a pass. And it's something that she does at work. Because her husband is checked out. There's a couple of layers going on here. Patience and planning. Yeah, it was a plan that she came up with. Firm foundation. There's this feeling like we are not going to get divorced, so you can just get that out of your head. No matter what the circumstances are, we are staying together. The feeling I get is that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have made a pact that no matter what happens, they're going to stay together. But the problem is something like that's all fine and dandy when we're madly in love, but not so much when I'm unhappy, you're unhappy. We've both kind of checked out. There's like a multi-layer thing going on here. It's like I want attention from my husband, while at the same time garnering attention from people that I meet at work. But this is a side of her, Blake, that is not known to the public. She, like, falls in love with her co-stars. And you can tell through the way that she speaks about them. But something about this time was different. I think it was a matter of Ryan's checked out. Ryan's checked out but I want his attention. Justin Baldoni is not going with the flow. Like she's used to. The feeling I'm kind of getting is like, is she covering up rejection? Like, I feel this feeling I'm kind of getting is like there was a bit of rejection which she is not used. Like, it's so weird. It's like I want attention from my husband while at the same time messing around with my co-star. But the feeling I might be like getting is that Ryan gets jealous either way. Either if it's successful or not. This time unsuccessful, and that led to revenge. But either way, closeness between co-stars, co-workers makes Ryan jealous. Okay. Had a tough time getting that out. Okay. Victor, yeah. She's used to getting her way. In either way, success or no, Ryan gets jealous. And that is what she wants to see. Because they've made this pact like, no, you are not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. Regardless. Both cheating, right? Material and spiritual prosperity. If I plan this, I will win. Yeah. Problems with the pact. Staying together no matter what. It's like, I do this thing so you'll pay attention to me. I want sacral chakra. Yes, I want to be successful. This time, conflict and defeat. Like, there's something different about Justin Baldoni. I'm going to tell you this right now. I think, like, just based on these cards here, like, I think she liked him, Justin, I mean, a little bit more than she should have. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit, this was not just like a little, I'm going to have a little fun. You know what I mean? It was like, I think I have feelings. And he rejected her. And I think that's why Ryan's so rabid about it. Because he knows that it was more than just a little fling, so to speak. Interesting. Emotional loss. Yeah. Not being fulfilled, not emotionally. It's a problem. Yeah. Wanting to be successful at home. So I go to the set. This is alleged. Go to the set. Make my husband a little bit jealous. And our house is better because Ryan gets checked back in because he's so jealous. There's something here about having more feelings than normal. I have not seen the movie. I'm going to watch it after. I want to see what the chemistry is like between them on the screen. I'll be able to feel it. Um, but I think that Justin was not feeling it like that. And that's why I think she wanted to hide the rejection. Like, didn't want people, because usually who she sets her sights on, she gets what she wants. But he was like, no. And I think she, like, jumped the gun to get ahead of whatever was going to transpire there if he told others that she came on to him, so on and so forth. I hate to say that. Because sexual harassment is intolerable. But the feeling is that if it were true, which it is not, Blake Lively would have just quit, contracts or not. If it was truly a situation that was untenable, she would have just quit. But she continued. Like, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are not hurting for money. It's not about money. She could have walked if it was truly an issue, she would have walked off the set and never came back. She would have broke all their contracts. It's not the case. Heartache and loss. Yeah. Wanting to succeed, fell into conflict and couldn't handle it. She got rejected. And this was her revenge. And I don't think this is the first, like, she's vengeful. She wants revenge. If you slight her, she's going to get revenge. That was her revenge. Love begins, yeah. Trying to repair what was going on with Ryan, but actually having feelings. And that's why, for one, Ryan got all up in it, right? And two, she went hardcore against him for rejecting her feelings, to deny her feelings, and to spark the relationship. Because that's what she's done in the past with him, with Ryan. She's third eye chakra, makes him jealous. I see, trapped in fear. Universe. Memories of love, the past. Oh. It's almost like I see you being, like, upset about our marriage, and I want to fix it and bring us back to the past. My question now is going to be, will she win her lawsuit? So far it seems like the court's been siding with her, and not Justin Baldoni. Let's see, will she win her lawsuit? It's almost like, also for the kids, like, sticking together for the children. success. I want solar plexus chakra. Or not, I can. Truth. Yeah, I can win if I tell the truth, which she hasn't. She hasn't told the truth. So that makes me feel like, no, she's not going to win her lawsuit. Stand your ground. Which she has been doing. Triumph. Light. Solitude. If you stand your ground in this, she's going to end up alone. She's starting to realize that. She might drop it. No patience. I think she might withdraw the lawsuit. At this point in time, like, she is not going to work for a long time. Just like fertility. I think she's struggling with this as a mother. Like, what am I teaching my children to be? Yeah, by lying. She knows she lied. It's like mother, father. It's like, as parents, are we teaching our kids to be liars? Yeah, it's a big problem in their relationship right now. Like, what kind of parents are we? What are our children going to think or end up thinking? Yeah, it's like a hot topic in their household at this time. Emotional withdrawal. Yeah, if I walk away with this, I could still salvage something. That's what she's thinking, or with the yeah. I have a feeling she's gonna drop this lawsuit. We'll see what happens. If she's smart, she will. It's a train wreck. Yeah, my prediction is that she's gonna withdraw the lawsuit. And that's the end of my reading. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!